You know, I've always been the type of person that brought my truth to the show. So this is part of my truth. We all have a point where we have to take accountability of self. For that, that's a really powerful moment of understanding and reckoning with self. And from that is personal growth. And I love growing. Even through the bad, I love growing.
Growing even through tough times. I love to grow. Karen Huger has been the face of the Real Housewives of Potomac since the beginning, bringing elegance, drama, and unforgettable one-liners that made her a fan favorite. But now, the Grande Dame is officially leaving the show. And her exit is anything but quiet. Just hours after the shocking news, Karen posted a cryptic message on social media, hinting at major behind-the-scenes drama. Fans are already trying to connect the dots, with rumors about cast fights and production issues spreading fast. Karen's departure is shaking up the show in ways no one expected. But what really happened? Let's get into it.
Remember the accident?
Olivia one down with fire rescue to be over.
Yes.
Okay. What happened?
University
Actually, nothing really. Breaking news.
Yeah, it's just that somebody ran you off the road.
They did.
Someone ran you off the road, okay.
Yeah.
For years, Karen Huger has been a key part of the Real Housewives of Potomac, known for her shady remarks and unforgettable moments. But recently, tensions among the cast have been rising, and things have turned messy behind the scenes. One of the biggest problems is her ongoing conflicts with certain cast members. Karen has had many feuds over the years, but this time, sources say things have gone too far. She has had major fallouts with several co-stars, including Giselle Bryant and Robin Dixon. Their friendship has always been unstable, but this season, the drama reportedly got very personal. There's also tension with the production team. Some insiders say Karen wasn't happy with how she was being shown on the show. She allegedly felt that producers were pushing certain storylines that didn't reflect her real life, especially when it came to her marriage. On top of that, she wasn't pleased with the direction the show was taking. Now here's the big question. Was Karen forced out, or did she leave on her own? Some sources claim it was completely her decision. She was tired of the drama and backstabbing and felt ready to move on. But others believe she may have been pushed out by Bravo. With all the recent changes happening across the Housewives franchises, it's no secret that network executives want to shake things up. Some fans even think Karen's departure was a planned move to bring in new faces and boost ratings. Either way, her exit has shocked Real Housewives of Potomac fans, and they want answers. But if you think the drama ends here, think again. Because Karen's departure isn't just about cast fights and production issues. There's something even bigger behind it.
I'm sorry.
This happens.
All right, it's not you. I'm sorry. I'm extremely
computer's
sorry.
gonna read
I
you.
am Thomas Justice's concubine.
The computer's
and
gonna
I
continue reading that
have
for
the
you. All I
nation.
need
Your
you to do
point
is
is
listen.
what?
Just months before she announced her departure, Karen got into serious legal trouble. She was arrested for a DUI after being pulled over in Maryland. Reports say police found her driving under the influence, and things only got worse from there. At first, Karen tried to downplay the situation, but as more details came out, it became harder to ignore. In court, there were conflicting testimonies, and some evidence made the situation look even worse. While Karen insisted it was just a misunderstanding, law enforcement saw it differently. The arrest led to major backlash, with fans wondering how it would affect her role on Real Housewives of Potomac. And let's be real, Bravo has a history of cutting ties with housewives when their legal troubles become too much. From Teresa Giudice's fraud case to Jen Shah's prison sentence, the network has shown that they'll protect their brand no matter what. Some believe Karen's legal troubles played a role in her exit, even if she won't admit it. Outside of the show, this scandal has also hurt Karen's reputation. She has always presented herself as classy and sophisticated, but this controversy has changed how some people see her. While some fans support her, saying everyone makes mistakes, others believe this incident exposed a side of Karen she's tried to keep hidden.
First of all, I came from a place of gratitude. One, I was glad no one was hurt. No one else was hurt. No one else was involved. And two, I was grateful to be alive. And I still am in that place of gratitude.
Just when fans thought the drama was over, Karen dropped some shocking secrets about the Real Housewives of Potomac. In the days after her unexpected exit, Karen spoke out about what really happens behind the scenes. And let's just say Bravo and some of her castmates might not be happy. One of her biggest claims is that producers have been manipulating storylines for years. She said the editing isn't fair, with some cast members being protected while others are made to look bad. According to Karen, producers play favorites, shaping the show's story to benefit certain housewives while making others look like villains. Fans have suspected this for a long time, but Karen's words seem to confirm their suspicions. And that's not all. Karen also hinted that some cast members have more power than people realize. Even though RHOP seems like an ensemble show, she suggested that a few housewives actually influence how things unfold. She didn't name names, but longtime viewers have their guesses, especially Gizelle Bryant and Robin Dixon, also known as the Green-Eyed Bandits. They've been accused before of using their connections with production to their advantage. Then there's the issue of secret alliances. Karen suggested that some of the show's biggest feuds aren't as real as they seem. According to her, cast members team up behind the scenes and plan who they'll target for drama. If true, this means some of the show's biggest fights might be completely staged, with the women going after each other just to stay relevant. But the most shocking claim? Karen said that when she tried to expose this, she was shut down. She claimed that any housewife who speaks out against production risks being ignored or even edited out of the show. Now fans are wondering, did Karen really leave on her own terms, or was she pushed out for refusing to play along?
I encourage everyone, anyone with a similar situation, there's always a silver lining, and there's a lesson to be learned, even when people are judging you and they have no idea what they're talking about. Don't get caught up in that, living your truth. And that's what I did.
Karen isn't leaving quietly. She's calling out names and exposing the toxic drama within the cast. So, who does she blame for betraying her? It's no surprise that Karen pointed the finger at Gizelle Bryant. Their feud has been going on since season 1, but now Karen claims Gizelle has been working behind the scenes to push her out. Some insiders even believe Gizelle used her connections with production to get her way. Robin Dixon was also called out. Karen feels Robin has become more aggressive in recent seasons, always siding with Gizelle and creating a toxic environment. While they've had their ups and downs, Karen now believes Robin completely turned against her. Then there's Candiace Dillard Bassett. Karen and Candiace used to be on good terms, but things changed when Karen didn't fully support her during past conflicts. Now, Karen is hinting that Candiace may have helped push her out, pressuring producers to focus on newer storylines. But how have her former co-stars reacted? They don't seem sad to see her go. Instead, they've been throwing shade. Gizelle downplayed Karen's claims, saying RHOP will do just fine without her. Robin has been more subtle, liking tweets that suggest Karen wasn't as important as she thought. Meanwhile, Candiace has been tweeting cryptic messages about people exposing themselves. Karen's exit has also divided fans. Some think the show won't be the same without her, while others believe it was time for her to move on. One fan wrote, "Without the Grand Dame, RHOP is going to be boring. I won't be watching anymore." Another commented, "I love Karen, but the drama with Gizelle and Robin was getting old. It felt like they were ganging up on her."
Honestly, I don't know where we would be or what we would do if we didn't have Karen Huger and her humor this season of The Real Housewives of Potomac. 2 times this episode alone, she had me rolling.
Like swallowing cheating ass men's penis juices. I love it. And given the headlines, wouldn't be swallowing it. Girl, you don't know what you're drinking.
Karen may be leaving The Real Housewives of Potomac, but she's not disappearing. If there's one thing we know about Karen Huger, it's that she always has a plan. So, what's next for her? Will she stay in reality TV, or is she moving on to something new? Rumors are already swirling that Karen might not be done with television just yet. Some sources claim she's in talks for her own reality show, one that focuses more on her personal life, business ventures, and family. If true, it wouldn't be the first time a former housewife landed a spin-off. And let's be real, Karen's personality and signature shade would make for great TV. Then there's the possibility of a tell-all project. After making explosive claims about RHOP and Bravo, Karen might be gearing up to spill everything in a book, documentary, or even a juicy YouTube series. Fans would definitely tune in to hear what really happens behind the cameras. Meanwhile, RHOP will never be the same again. For years, Karen has been one of the biggest personalities on the show, bringing drama, humor, and some of the most iconic moments in franchise history. Losing her is a big deal, and fans are already divided on what this means for the show's future. Some viewers worry that RHOP is losing its spark without Karen. Others think the show will struggle to keep its audience engaged. And let's not forget, Bravo has been dealing with declining ratings across multiple Housewives franchises. They might already have a plan in motion. There's a good chance they'll bring in a big name, maybe a socialite or influencer, to replace Karen and keep the drama going. But here's the bigger question. Will Karen's exit inspire others to leave? If her claims about behind-scenes manipulation are true, more cast members might follow her lead. And if that happens, RHOP could be in serious trouble.